the trio that Dad had with his first wife, Henrietta, and Lorenz, and Lorenz, that's who the flutist was. That was Lorenz, yeah.
Wow.
And they were playing Schubert and lovely, lovely things, you know, and Dad went out ahead, and as a super salesman, he would go to these little towns in Texas and Alabama and all around and walk in and say, now I'm representing a trio, and I have the contract here and I can tell you what their program is and all of that. And he was, he would also know the times the trains were coming into town. He worked it out so that the meeting would start about an hour before the train came, and he'd explain all about it. And then the guys would be hemming and hawing, and well, we don't know whether we can spend the money. He'd look at his watch. He said, the 7:47 is coming in about 5 minutes, gentlemen, and that's all the time I have. And here's the contract, here's the pen. And these guys get pressured into signing the contract. And then about 3 months later, the trio would show up, and the first violinist was the salesman. And they'd say, oh, we had no idea. But that's how he did it. And so he had control of both sides of it, the finances and the stuff and the sales personnel. And he was good at it. He was really good. He kind of embarrassed me. I thought he was pushy, pushing me, but he was just good, good at it. And so they were down in Texas playing one of these dates, and Lorenz was a big flirt, unmarried, and good-looking, and a musician. And every time they go into town, he would sit around before the concert and whistle at the local girls. Well, that's a big no-no. You don't do that as a traveling. And so they had their concert, and the rumor got around that this guy on the stage with the flute was paying too much attention to the local girls. So Dad heard about this, that they were going to ride Lorenz out on a rail.
What does that
And
mean?
then so Dad had him sneaked out of town, because that means that they put the guy on a rail and bounce him out of town, which destroys his manhood.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. And
whoa.
that was it. And so Lorenz and Dad said, you stop this now, because we can't afford.
I can't afford to.
Yes. That was it.